hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am excited to share with you guys today my clean and decorate with me of my kitchen and my guest bathroom. I love decorating my kitchen for Christmas, and it is a little bit of a process trying to figure out what's going to go best where, but I am looking forward to sharing this with you guys. So I hope that you guys really enjoy this video and maybe you guys get a little bit of inspiration for your Christmas decorating for this year. Starting off in the kitchen, I wanted to start decorating at the top of the kitchen cabinets, and I already had all of that cleared off. I had all of that decor already cleaned up and put away, and that is in my deep clean with me of my kitchen. So I had a blank slate to work with. So I started off with this piece that I got from a store here called Bell's Outlet, and it originally had a candle, like a battery operated candle in the middle, but I thought it would go really well because it was supposed to be like a galvanized lantern, but I thought it would go really pretty with some greenery inside of it, so I think it looks really, really nice. The greenery that I had bought at the clearance of last Christmas, that after Christmas clearance sale, so I was really excited to use these because they were just so beautiful. It had like a little bit of a frost to it. That wish sign I had also gotten from the Bell's Outlet, but I bought that last year, and I love putting it up here, and it actually lights up, so I'll show you guys when it's all done. You'll see how pretty it looks when it's lit up. So decorating up here for me is a bit of a long process, just trying to figure out what's going to look right as far as height goes and just what looks really nice up on top of the cabinet. And so this took me a long time, and I did not realize that at some point my camera stopped recording. So the way that it turns out, you'll see at the end, I'll show at the end of the video how this turned out. I think it turned out beautiful, and I love just the way that it looked. So stick around to the end of the video so you can see how the top of these cabinets turn out. After I was finished with the top of the cabinets, I moved on to this bottom part and just started taking down some of the fall stuff that I had not yet removed from there, and started cleaning up and getting this little area decorated. I try not to do too much in this spot, so I like to have it decorated, but just try to keep it a little bit simple, especially since we don't have a lot of counter space in our kitchen. So I try to keep it functional and pretty, but just not over cluttered. So this is what I ended up with. The two little signs were from the Target dollar spot last year, and the vase I had and the greenery I already had from last year, and I think this is just perfect on this side. And then I moved on into what was my little tiny itty bitty space around the coffee area. It's my little hot chocolate bar, and I started off with this tier. It just did not work out for me. If you stick around to the end of the video, you're going to see what I mean. I totally transformed this into something else. I ditched the tier, but I ended up doing it on a different day because I decided I wanted to do a short little video on my little hot cocoa station. So it's just going to look completely different. Everything I did here, I just did not love. I didn't like the tier. It did not work out for me. I ended up getting that tier at the Target dollar spot during summer, I believe it was, and my intention was to use it for Christmas, but something about it I just did not like it. I wasn't sold on it. I felt like it wasn't bright enough. It just didn't work out for me. So stick around to the end. You're going to see what it looks like and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, totally different, totally different. And I ended up falling in love with the way that it turns out. And I had to add my little Mickey and Minnie salt and pepper shakers. If you guys saw my clean and decorate with me of my kids' rooms, you heard me say that you were going to see a little bit of the touches of Mickey and Minnie throughout my Christmas decor. And it's very subtle, but you'll see little pieces here and there, and I just love decorating with that. This was also the first time that I used this little garland. I picked this up last year after Christmas and I wasn't sure how I was going to use it, and I just thought it would look really, really cute in this little archway. So that is the entrance of our home, and when you come in, it just directly takes you to the kitchen. And I thought this would really, really, really look cute here. It wasn't too much. It wasn't like a big piece of garland. And so I thought this turned out great. And I also added a little bit of an extra something to this. Not just that red bow, but I added something extra. And I think it just gives it that really, really, really like finished, completed look. So you guys will see all of this at the end. Moving on into my guest bathroom, I didn't want to do too much in here, but I do like to add a few touches of Christmas just to give it a little bit of a festive look. And I wanted to leave that galvanized tin pitcher there and just switch out the greenery. So I switched it from the fall and I used some greenery that I already had. A lot of this greenery that I already had, I had picked up last year from Dollar Tree or Target Dollar Spot or Michael's after the Christmas sale. So a lot of this stuff I just already had and went ahead and added in here. I love this little soap dispenser. It's in the shape of an ornament and it's glittery and it's red. And I'm loving the pops of red this year. I'm trying to make sure that I just make that apparent throughout the house that that is really what I'm going for. So I'm trying to stick to the reds and the silvers. And that is just like what I am feeling this year. I usually go more towards the golds and the silver and the whites, but I really, really wanted that pop of red this year. So on that note, I'm just curious to know, what is your color scheme or your theme? I don't really have a theme exactly. It's just more of a color scheme, like I said, but I am curious to know what your color or your theme is for this year. And this is how the top of the cabinet turned out. I love the way that it turned out, again with the pops of the red and the whites and a little bit of the gold, but I think everything was just balanced out really well. And here is that wish sign all lit up. It is so beautiful. And I am in love with how my little hot cocoa station turned out. I switched out the tier for a tray. I gave it some pops of red. I hung up the little "Let It Snow" sign on a command hook so that way it was just up a little bit higher. and I think it turned out perfect. So I'm totally obsessed with this, and I cannot wait to start putting it to use.
Quirky as mine. We're holding hands.
And in the archway, I ended up adding these 2 gold ornaments that I had from years ago that I had gotten at Lowe's a long time ago. I think they looked beautiful there. I am really just enjoying decorating my home and getting it ready for Christmas. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up. And also stop by and say hi in the comments. And I cannot wait to bring you guys a little bit more Christmas decor. Take care, guys. See you in my next video.
As long as I spend this day with you, so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars